My name is Shayna. I am a licensed massage therapist. I'm also a gymnastics coach and a certified personal trainer. I've been coaching gymnastics since 1994, and I've been doing massage therapy as a licensed professional since 2005. I work with all different sorts of people. I work with athletes, I work with non-athletes, and over the years, my biggest influence that I hope people take away from coming to see me is that they use rolling to mitigate pain and to help their muscles continue to be well. In this video, I'm going to go through different types of rollers, rolling tools, and what's going to be most useful for you, your body type, your activity, and what you're looking to mitigate, whether that be pain or coming back from an injury. SMR is self-myofascial rolling. What the roller does is it creates space and a stretch with a little bit of increased circulation. So it mimics a therapist. I tell people to always carry a ball or a roller in their bag, and it's like a sports massage therapist to go. Why would you want to roll with a foam roller? Well, there are a few reasons. Number one is that rolling after activity actually improves your ability to recover. It improves your muscles' ability to recover following exercise. So you may not get that second day after the day muscle soreness or tightness. You also can improve your muscle quality and flexibility if you roll frequently. One of the best things you can do is rolling to prevent an injury or to take care of an injury, something like plantar fasciitis or even hip issues like SI joint tightness and referral pain patterns through the hip and knee are going to benefit immensely from rolling. I'll talk more in another video series on how you can roll for specific injuries. Today, I'm going to focus on the proper tools that you're going to use for you, your body type, and your activity. I'm going to start with the beginner rollers. These are very accessible, very easy to find, and very easy to use. As you can see here, I've taken two smaller 12-inch size, taped them together, and made a longer one. So these are really great for those of us who don't have a lot of muscle mass. My older clients that are maybe not quite as having as much muscle or fat over bones, you would be an ideal candidate for something like this. The only downside is that over time, the foam rollers do start to break down, and you're going to notice that you'll have to replace it over time. You'll have a lot of control over. The inside is rigid and the outside is very squishy. It's a foam covering, so it's going to be very comfortable for rolling your quads, your hamstrings, even getting into your glutes and your TFL. So this is another great roller. Anything that looks like this with a rigid center and a squishy outside, it's going to be great for beginners. This is by Rad Roller. It's the Axle. As you can see, the center is also very rigid. The outside is not as squishy, but it's contoured. I like the contour because you can get into hamstrings with a lot of control. You can go exactly where you want to go on your quads and really roll into the glutes. This is also for this is great for your QL release, which I can get into that in another video, but really great, especially if you have low back pain. Another very simple, easy to use roller that doesn't give you a lot of heavy compression. I want to talk a little bit about this one. This is it has a rigid center, but it also has these very dense nubs and striations on it. It's very uncomfortable, especially if you don't have a lot of muscle mass or if you're just a very underweight individual. My older crowd, my older clients are not going to use something like this. people with a lot of muscle mass, bodybuilders, athletes, even then, getting into some of those muscles, it's going to be very painful and very uncomfortable with one of these rigid rollers. Myself, I've been rolling for many years, and I really do this as a last resort. Let's say you've been rolling for a while and you know exactly what muscle groups you want to hit up, and you're pretty familiar with where the muscles are that you're rolling. You may be interested in starting to gravitate towards different shaped rollers. So this is a Peanut by Skills. I love this because this is contoured to really get in the calf area. It's smaller, so you can get those smaller muscle groups. So this is really great, especially if you're suffering from Achilles tendonitis. Also, you can get right over the hip bone, and this is really contoured, so you can get into all of those. Really good for working in your latissimus dorsi. And this is a great little roller. It is rigid, but it still has a little bit of a give, so it's not completely uncomfortable. Another one that has a fun shape is the Helix by Rad Roller. And this also has a rigid center, but the outside is almost like a silicone foam, so it has a little bit of a squish. This is really great. It's grooved, so it can get on both sides of your spine. So again, this is more, when you're looking at shapes that are like this is more for the intermediate to advanced crowd of rollers that know exactly what muscle groups you want to be hitting up, and maybe you have a condition or something that you are specifically rolling to help. So as far as these go, if it's shaped funny and it has like a peanut shape, or it's different, it has lots of grooves in it, keep that for your advanced and intermediate crowd, people who know exactly what. So foam rolling is really one of those things that you want to do maybe before or after a sport. Definitely you can do it daily when you're feeling pain as a part of your routine to keep your muscles nice and supple. So there are some situations where you're not going to want to roll and get that deep stretch or that deep compression. When you're doing a pre-sport activity, that's when you want to bring in lots of circulation very quickly, and you want to change your technique in rolling. And that's when you bring in the stick rollers. The stick rollers, I have a few that are my favorite, and I'll go over all the different reasons why. So this one, I think I picked this up at Walmart. It's a spry. I like this because these little discs in here are actually movable and they're rubbery, and when you're working with trying to bring circulation into an area, you want to use a roller. And I like that it's grippy, so you can get into your arms, you can get into your neck, you can do your legs with this, and it feels very. Rollers that I like to use is this one by Trigger Point. It's like a miniature roller. So you see this is kind of squishy. It's still pretty rigid, but it looks like one of those orange miniature rollers on a stick. I like this because it has grips. If you feel this, they're very grippy. So you have a lot of control. It's lightweight. This also is great for pre-sport activity in the morning when you first wake up. If you want to get that blood flowing, you can do a nice little stick rolling routine. Another roller that I really enjoy is this one by Skills, and it's also very slender. It has the nice grip. Okay, I think this one runs for about $40. I looked up online. This one also has that silicone grippy sensation, so you can really feel when it goes into the muscles. You can get into your neck and just doing a little pin and stretch. I like that you can use this to stretch out your traps. You can use it on your legs to get the circulation going. Again, another great tool. I would put this up there. These are all great for beginners. Any stick roller is going to be great because you're not going to use a huge amount of pressure. You are limited to your upper body leverage, so you're not going to go in and forcibly put tons of compression on a muscle. So again, these stick rollers are great for beginners. You also go over the more advanced rolling techniques done with balls. Now, there's all different types out there. You can use this one as a cork ball. I'll go through this one. The cork ball is great. It looks cute, but it's not very grippy, so it's kind of hard to get into those places like behind your neck without it sliding or falling away. I do prefer to go for something that's a little bit more grippy. So something like even a lacrosse ball or a dog ball works really good when you're getting into those spaces. Again, you want to be very specific with where you are rolling when you're using a ball, because the amount of area is now diminishing. So you have to be very aware of muscles, nerve roots, tendons, bony landmarks. You want to know exactly where you're going with something that is this size. One of my favorite balls is this one by Rad Roller. It's pretty squishy, but it's still rigid enough to give you a nice massage. It's silicone based, so it's very grippy. It stays where you put it. You can do twisting techniques, compression, pulling. You really get a good idea of what you want to do with the self-myofascial rolling. They also make this double. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these. These are really great for putting behind the neck here at the base of the skull. You can work the occipital muscles. You can use this to get into glutes on both sides of the spine. You can use it in your latissimus dorsi. Again, it's a much smaller area, so you really have to know exactly what muscles that you're targeting when you're using a smaller surface ball. So there you have it. I hope this was a good, complete guide to help you understand the differences between rollers, stick rollers, ball rolling. It's all really good when you're maintaining the muscle health and extensibility of your muscles. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Or those of you who are watching this and are current clients, I can't wait to see you again soon, and we can set up a mobility training session. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching and viewing the information on this video, please like, follow, and subscribe to my channel, Shayna LMT. I'll be posting more videos that will inform you on rolling for specific conditions and issues that can help you take control of your pain in your life and help you work through and navigate a pain-free life.